Lesson 2: Future and Present Values of Simple Annuity. The future value of an annuity is the total accumulation of the payments and interest earned. The present value of an annuity is the principal that must be invested today to provide the regular payment of an simple annuity. When we look the present value of simple annuity, we will use this formula. P is equal to R multiplied by 1 minus quantity of 1 plus I raised to negative n over I, where P is the present value and R is periodic payment, and R, ito class, dapat small r to, tulad po nito, interest rate per period, where I, which is annual rate, is equal to rate over M, which is the number of conversion period in a year, and N is the total number of conversion periods. When we find N, we will use this. N is equal to T multiplied by M. T is the number of years. Future value. When we look the future value of simple annuity, we will use this formula. F is equal to R is R multiplied by quantity of 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over I, where F is the future value or amount, where R is periodic payment, where R is interest rate per period, where I is annual rate is equal to R over M. M is a number of conversion period in a year. N is the total number of conversion periods. N is equal to T multiplied by M, as T is equal to the number of years. So, always remember the symbol and the meaning of this PRR para hindi kayo malito pag naghahanap na ng value. How much I will earn. So you decided to join a Kabataan Savers Club which aims for financial growth of the youth nowadays. If you pay 1,000 at the end of each month for 5 months on account that pays interest at 12% compounded monthly, how much money will you have after 5 months? Guide question. Number 1, what type of annuity is present in the problem? So the type of annuity present in the problem is simple annuity. Why? Because the payment interval and interest period are the same or equal. The payment interval of the given problem is 5 months and the interest period is compounded monthly. That's why it is equal. Number 2, what were the given presented? Our R is 1,000 or the periodic payment. Our rate is 0.12, which is 12 divided by 100 is equal to 0.12. Our T or time of years or period of years is 5 over 12. Sa given ay 5. Now, may ilan bang months sa loob ng isang taon, which is 12, and our M is equal to 12 month. Ilan ba ang monthly compounded? So, may ilang buwan ba ang isang taon? We have 12 months. So, to get the value of annual rate, we will use this formula, rate over M, or number of conversion period in a year. So I is equal to 0.12 divided by 12. I is equal to 0.01. To get the N is equal to M over T. N again is the total number of conversion period. So N is equal to 12 multiplied by 5 over 12. N is equal to 5. So when you multiply 12 to 5 is equal to 60. 60 divided by 12 is equal to 5. That's why n or equal to 5 or i-cancel nyo lang to, then copy the number 5. Next, what formula should you use to solve the problem? So, ano ba yung hinahanap kanina? Ang hinahanap natin ay yung future value. So, to find the future value, we will use this formula. Rate or, or periodic payment multiplied by 1 plus annual rate raised to the number of conversion period in a year minus 1 over annual rate. What would be the answer in the problem? So let's substitute the given value. Our periodic payment is 1,000 multiplied by 1. The annual rate is equivalent to 0.01, and the number of total conversion is 5, kaya raised to 5 minus 1 over 0.01. So, kapag nagmano-mano tayo sa Calcu or sa cellphone nyo, pag nag-compute kayo, ito muna ang isosolve nyo. Si 1 plus 0.01 raised to 5. So, you have F is equal to 1,000 multiplied by 1.0510 100 501 minus 1 over 0.01. So, para hindi kayo mahirapan mag-simplify, i-minus nyo na itong dalawa. So, 1 minus 0.10 10, 0, 501 minus 1 is equal to 0.0510 10, 0, 501. So, saka nyo ito i-multiply kay 1,000, ipag-divide nyo muna to. So, kapag dinivide nyo tong dalawang to, the answer is 5.10 10, 0, 500 multiplied by 1,000 is the future value is 5,101.01. Mr. Park paid 200,000 as down payment for a car. The remaining amount is to be settled by paying 16,200 by the end of each month for 5 years. If interest is 10.5% of compounded monthly, what is the cash price of his car? Now, we need to find the cash price of his car. So let's identify the given. We have down payment na 200,000. The periodic payment is 16,200. The interest is 10.5. So, when we convert it to decimal point, we will divide 10.5 to 100. So, 10.5 divided by 100, the quotient is 0.105. Kaya ang ating rate is 0.105. Now, our time or term is 5 years. Our M is 12. Bakit ang ating conversion of period in year is 12? Again, compounded monthly. Now, meron tayong 5 taon. Meron bang ilang buwan sa loob ng isang taon? Meron tayong 12 months equivalent to 1 year. Kaya ang ating conversion of period in a year is 12. Now, to get the value of annual rate, again, I is equal to R over M. So let's substitute the value of rate, which is 0.105 divided by 12. The quotient is 0.00875. Now, let's find the value of M. N, again, the total number of conversion period. So, M multiplied by T, let's substitute the value of M, which is 12, and the value of our term of years is 5. So, 12 multiplied by 5, we have 60 pesos. Now, paano natin mahahanap si cash price of his car? So, meron na tayong given. I-analyze na lang natin yung problem para mahanap natin si cash price of his car. To find the cash price of the car, we will get the present value para malaman natin magkano ba yung present value nung sasakyan. So we have P is equal to periodic payment multiplied by 1 minus quantity of 1 plus annual rate raised to negative n over I or over annual rate. So let's substitute the value. The value of periodic payment is 16,200. Then quantity of 1 minus 1 plus yung value ng annual rate natin na sinolve natin kanina is 0.00875 at yung value ng ating n, the total number of conversion period is 60. So negative n, that's why negative 60 over I, which is 0.0075. Now, kapag sinolve natin to, ayan, so unahin ulit muna natin to, nasa quantity. So, 16,200 multiply by 1 minus, eto class, pag sinimplify natin, magiging 0.59, 290, 776, 23,851 divided by 0.00875. Now, ipag-minus naman natin to sa pangatlo. So, we have P o present value is equal to 16,200 multiply by 1 minus 0.59, 29,077, 62, 3851 is equal to 0.40, 70, 92, 23, 76, 149. Now, we will divide these two. So, 16,200 0.40, 70, 92, 23, 76, 149 divided by 0.00875 is equal to 46.52, 48, 27, 15, 59, 91 multiplied by 16,200. The present value is 753,700.20. Therefore, the present value of the car is 753,702.20. Ito class, pwede na namang gamitin yung calculator nyo ng biglaan. Basta maglalagay lang kayo ng parenthesis kahit hindi na kayo mag-solve ng ganyan. Now, ang pinapahanap ay the cash value of the car. Kung natatandaan nyo, ang ating present value ay 753,700.20 at meron daw down payment na 200,000. To get the cash value of the car, ipag-a-add lang natin yung ating present value at saka yung down payment, which is cash value is equal to 200,000 plus 753,700.20 is equal to 953,702.20. Therefore, the cash value of the car is 953,702.20. Example number 2. Mr. Sojun borrowed his friend 200,000. He promised to pay the amount plus interest by an equal amount of money each year for 3 years. What must be his annual payment if they agreed on an interest of 10% compounded annually? The given problem is example of simple annuity. Bakit? Again, ang kanyang payment interval is each year at ang ating interest period ay compounded annually. 'Di ba? Kaya yan example of simple annuity. Now let's identify the given. P is 200,000. Our rate is 0.01, which is 10 divided by 100. We will get 0.01. Our T or term or time of years is 3 years or 3. And our M, the number of conversion period in a year is 1. Bakit 1 ang ating M? Compounded annually. Kung ito ay compounded monthly, ibig sabihin ang ating M magiging 12. Pero it is compounded annually, kaya M is equal to 1. To get the annual rate again, we will use this formula R over M. Let's substitute the value. The value of rate is 0.01. The value of M is 1. So 0.01 divided by 1, the answer is 0.01. So the value of our annual rate is 0.01. Let's find the value of N. Again, to find the value of N is equal to M multiplied by T. So let's substitute the value. The value of M is 1 and the value of T is 3. So 1 multiplied by 3, N is equal to. So, solution. So, this is the given formula. Bakit ito ang ating hahanapin? Kasi ang kailangan natin mahanap ay si periodic payment. Kapag hinahanap natin si periodic payment, we will use this formula. Periodic payment is equal to the present value over 1 minus quantity of 1 plus annual rate raised to negative n over annual rate. Now, let's substitute the value. R is equal to, again, the value of our present value is 200,000 over 1 minus quantity of 1 plus the value of annual rate is 0.1 and the value of our n, it will be negative, kaya negative 3 over 0.1 the value of annual rate. Now, kapag simplify natin ito, class, the answer will be periodic payment is equal to 80,422.96. So, Mr. Sojun must pay 80,422.96 every year. So, plus dito, pag kung kayo yung magmamano-mano, itong 200,000, computein nyo muna itong nasa baba. Kapag na-compute nyo na itong nasa baba, saka mo i-divide si 200,000 over dito, then saka nyo siya i-multiply. Kapag nakuha nyo yung sagot dito, i-multiply nyo siya kay 0.1. Lesson 3, Future and Present Value of General Annuity. The future value of annuity is the total accumulation of the payment and interest earned. The present value of an annuity is the principal that must be invested today to provide the regular payment of an annuity. General annuity. So, when we find the present value of general annuity, we will use this formula. P is equal to the R multiplied by 1 minus quantity of 1 plus I raised to negative n over quantity of 1 plus I raised to B minus 1, where R is the regular payment here and R is the interest rate per period, where I is equal to R over M. I is annual rate M is the number of conversion period in years. N is the total number of conversion periods. So N is equal to T multiplied by M, where T is the number of years. B is equal to P over C, where P is the, excuse me, P is the number of months in a payment interval, and C is the number of months in compounding period. Then, when we find the formula, when we look the general annuity of future value, we will use this formula. F is equal to R multiplied by quantity of 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 over quantity of 1 plus I raised to B minus 1. Again, where R is the regular payment, R is interest rate period, where I is equal to R over M, which is I is annual rate, M is the number of conversion period in year, and N is the total number of conversion periods. N is equal to T multiplied by M. T is the number of years. Again, B is equal to P over C, where P is the number of months in the payment interval, and C is the number of months in a compounding period. So again, you need to remember the definition of this symbol o yung mga this letter. What is the present value of an annuity of 2,000 payable annually for 9 years if the money is worth 5% compounded quarterly? So this given problem is example of general annuity. Bakit? Magkaiba yung kanilang payment interval at saka yung kanilang interest period. Now, to solve this problem, let's identify the given. So we have 2,000 here. The 2,000 here is the regular payment and 5% is the rate. Again, we need to convert 5% into decimal point. 5 divided by 100 is equal to 0.05, kaya ito po yung ating rate. Then our T is equal to 9. Then our M is quarterly, compounded quarterly. May ilang quarter ba na bumubuo sa isang taon? We have 4, kaya M is equal to 4. To get the annual rate, again, we will use this formula. I is equal to R over M. Let's substitute the value of R, which is 0.05. The value of M is 4. So, I is equal to 0.05 divided by 4 is equal to 0.0125. Then, let's find the value of N. To find the value of N, this is the formula. N is equal to M multiplied by T. N is equal to 4, which is M, and our years on T is equal to 9. So, our N is equal to 36. Now, our P is equal to 12. Saan ba natin kinuha si P? Ano ba yung P ay ibig sabihin? Again, P is the number of months in payment interval. The number of months payment interval. Meron bang ilang buwan sa loob ng isang taon? Meron tayong 12. Kaya ang P natin ay equal to 12. How about our C? C is the number of months compounded period. Compounded quarterly. Ayan, compounded period, compounded quarterly. Bakit 3 kaya? Sa isang quarter, may ilang buwan ang bumubuo sa isang quarter? We have 3 months, kaya C is equal to 3. To get the value of B is equal to P over C. B is equal 12 divided by 3. B is equal to 4. Now, na-identify na natin lahat ang given. Nahanap na natin yung dapat hanapin. Now, let's solve the given problem. Pinapahanap ay si present value of general annuity. We will use this formula to find the present value of general annuity. R, or regular payment, multiplied by 1 minus quantity of 1 plus annual rate minus n, the total number of conversion period, over 1 quantity of 1 plus I raised to b minus 1. Isa-substitute lang natin yung ating mga nakuwang value. So, ating regular payment is 2,000. Quantity of 1 minus quantity of 1 plus annual rate. The value of annual rate is 0.0125. The value of our n is 36. Substitute lang natin, raised to negative 36 over 1 over quantity of 1 plus 0.0125 raised to 4 minus 1. To solve this equation, uunahin muna natin itong may exponential na expression. Or pwede rin kayo mag-compute sa calculator na biglaan, basta wag nyo lang kakalimutan ang mga parentheses. So, 2,000 multiplied by 1 minus, ito na po siya. Kapag sinimplify class natin yung 1 plus 0.0125 raised to negative 36, ang equivalent niya ay 0.639401578135 over, ito naman class, kapag sinimplify natin si 1 plus 0.0, quantity of 1 plus 0.0125 raised to 4, the answer is 1.050 94 53 33 69 141 minus 1. Now, ipag-minus muna natin itong nasa loob ni quantity o ni parenthesis. So, we have 2,000. Kapag pinag-minus natin si 1, minus 0.639401578135 is equal to 0.360 59842185 over 1 minus 0.509453 369141 minus 1, ito po ang kanyang difference. 0.0509053369141. Now, para masimplify na natin yung sagot, i-divide lang natin itong 0.336 0.59842 divided by 0.05094 is equal to 7.0781438241,936 multiplied by 2,000. The present value is 14,156.83. Now, nahanap na natin yung how about the future value ng given na yon? So, to find the future value, this is the formula. Again, substitute lang natin 2,000, the value of the regular payment. Again, the value of annual rate is 0.0125. The value of our N is 36. The value of our B is 4. Now, isolve na natin. 2,000 multiplied by quantity of 1 plus 0.0125 raised to 36 minus 1 over quantity of 1 plus 0.0125 raised to 4 minus 1. Isi-simplify lang ulit natin ito, saka natin i-multiply kay 200. Kapag naman ginamit nyo ang calculator, pwede na pong biglaan. So, kapag ginamit natin ang calculator na gusto nating isolve kaagad, our future value is 22,139.17. That's all for today. I hope you learned in our lesson for today. God bless.